Let us discuss about the concept amalgamation. The meaning of amalgamation: two or more companies combined together to form a new company, that is called as merger, or one company taking over the other. These are the meaning of amalgamation. Why do companies amalgamate or join together? These are the following points which is very important for the amalgamation of companies. One is economies of large scale production. The second one is avoiding competition. Then increase efficiency and expansion. For all these reasons, the companies amalgamate or join together. Transferor and transferee company. Transferor company is otherwise called as the selling company. The selling company is the company which liquidates, and these selling company assets and liabilities are taken over by the purchasing company. The new company is formed to take over this selling companies. That company is called as purchasing company or transferee company or vendee company. So two important companies are there. One is called as selling company and another one is purchasing company. The selling company is otherwise called as vendor company or transferor company. Purchasing company is otherwise called as transferee company or vendee company. Let us see the important activities of amalgamation. The first activity is amalgamation. In this activity, two or more companies are liquidated and a new company is formed to take over the business. Here, the minimum number of companies required for this activity is at least 3 companies, that is 2 existing companies of the nature of selling and a new company which is called as purchasing company. So here let us look into this example. A Limited and B Limited are the selling companies, and these companies are liquidated and a new company is formed in the name of C Limited. So this is the activity of amalgamation. Let us look into absorption. What is absorption? Two existing companies are there. One existing company takes over the another existing company. This is what is called as absorption. It's not necessary that only one existing company must be there. It may be more than one existing company can be taken over by the another existing company. But the necessary minimum number of companies to be involved is at least 2 companies. Let us take this example. A Limited is an existing company which takes over the business of another company, B Limited. So this is the activity of absorption. Let us look into the next activity, external reconstruction. Here the financial structure has been revamped externally. A newly formed company takes over the business of an existing company. Here how many number of companies are minimum involved? Only 2 companies are involved. One is the selling company and the other one is the purchasing company. The same existing company is transformed into a new company in the new name. That is external reconstruction. Let us see this example. B Limited is formed. This is the new company with a new name formed to take over the business of an existing company, A Limited. I think you all understood the different activities as amalgamation, absorption and external reconstruction. These are the important examples of merger in banking sector in the year 2019. Two companies are here, and these two companies merged, and now we are having only one company in the name of Indian Bank. And Union Bank, Andhra Bank and Corporate Bank merged together, and now it's functioning as Union Bank. Next we will see the types of amalgamation. We have 2 types of amalgamation. One is nature of merger and another one is nature of purchase. Let us see in detail. So these are the important distinctions of nature of merger and nature of purchase. Once a student is required to calculate the amalgamation problem is the step 1 is to decide which type of amalgamation is the problem. For this, to decide the type of amalgamation, these are the points to be noted. That is, assets and liabilities transfer, shareholders of transferor company, purchase consideration discharge, business type or nature of business, recording of assets and liabilities. These are the important points to be noted, and if all the points are satisfied, then that type of amalgamation is called as nature of merger. Let us look into in detail. Transfer of assets and liabilities. In the nature of merger, all the assets and liabilities of the selling company must be transferred to the purchasing company. But in case of nature of purchase, it is not so. The second point is shareholders of transferor company. In nature of merger, equity shareholders holding 90% of equity shares in the transferor company become the shareholders of the transferee company. In nature of purchase, it's not so. Purchase consideration. Purchase consideration is the purchase price paid by the purchasing company to the selling company. That purchase price must be discharged to the equity shareholders of the selling company. Purchase price in the case of nature of purchase is not to be discharged in the wholly by equity shares. The next point is business, that is nature of business. Whatever is the business carried out by the selling company must be intended to be carried out by the purchasing company after amalgamation also. This is one of the important conditions in the nature of merger, but this is not necessary in nature of purchase. Then recording of assets and liabilities, uniformity is to be followed. The same existing method of accounts is followed in case of nature of merger, but in nature of purchase, the amounts are recorded at their fair value. The method of accounting also differs according to the type of amalgamation. If the type of amalgamation is decided as nature of merger, then the method of accounting is pooling of interest. If the type of amalgamation is nature of purchase, then the method of accounting is purchase method. Thank you. Let us discuss about purchase consideration in our next video.